I'm not gonna do an intro or anything because I was really lazy to do that, so I'm going straight to the video. From the thumbnail, I'm pretty sure you guys already know what I'm gonna do, so yeah, I'm gonna draw pumpkins because why not? It's Halloween and most of you guys love pumpkin except me. Believe or not, I hate pumpkin. I mean, come on guys, it's a freaking vegetable. I don't like vegetables, so surprise, surprise, I hate pumpkin. So, who wants to eat some pumpkin pies? Okay then, you can choose your favorite pumpkin from my drawing and then you can make one at home. Okay, I'm just kidding, but if I can, I will make one for everyone, trust me. But even though I wanted to make one, I don't think I can record it because I'm a camera shy and yeah, kind of an introvert. But hey, if anyone wants a recipe, I can draw every single ingredient. Wait, that's a great idea. Well, I don't know if you guys want that as a video, comment down below. So, if you guys are wondering how I got this great idea of drawing 30 pumpkins, well, don't ask me, I don't know either. Okay, so let me be honest with you guys. Like, at the beginning, I really wanted to do a challenge of drawing 100 pumpkins. And then I was like, is that really necessary? You know? So then I thought, okay, let's forget about 100. Let's do 50 pumpkins. And then yeah, finally it came down to 30 pumpkins. Yay! Yeah. So if you guys really want to know me, you already know I'm a lazy introvert. So, but come on guys, at least I drew 30 and that should be counted. Alright, grab your candy, turn on your pumpkin lights and get comfy because we are going to dive into the world of Halloween, a night full of ghosts, giggles and way too much sugar. Okay, so let's start from the very beginning, thousands of years ago, way before candy bars and plastic vampire teeth existed. There were the Celts, people who lived in what's now Ireland, Scotland and part of England. They celebrated something called Samhain or Samhain, pronounced as Samhain. Well, I don't know, I'll put that here so you can, which basically means summer's end. It was like their version of New Year's Eve when they believed the line between the living and the dead got super thin. Okay, so let's imagine like this. Cold wind, fire cracking, people in weird animal skins dancing around the flames trying to keep away ghosts who might drop for a visit. It was spooky but exciting. They would leave food outside their homes to keep the spirits happy. So basically the first trick or treat, but for ghosts. So as time passed, Christianity spread across Europe and the church added All Saints' Day on November 1st. The night before was called All Hallows' Eve, which slowly became Halloween, and instead of being scared of ghosts, people started to pretend to be them, wearing costumes, playing pranks and having fun. So now fast forward to today. Halloween is the day where you can do anything. Want to be a vampire? Done. A superhero? Easy. A giant banana? Why not? Costumes are half the fun. There's something so cool about stepping out to your house dressed as someone or something completely different. Kids turn into mini monsters, parents turn into pirates, and there's always that one person, guys, who goes totally overboard with fake blood and smoke machines. And the best part, you can walk around your neighborhood in costume without anyone thinking you're weird. It's the one day where weird is wonderful. So now here's where Halloween gets delicious. As the sun goes down, kids grab their pumpkin-shaped buckets, ring people's doorbells and shout, "Trick or treat!" It's like magic. Say those 3 words and candy appears. You get usually chocolates, gummies, candy corn, maybe even a caramel apple if you're lucky. Some houses go all out of decorations, glowing ghosts, fake skeletons and spooky music that makes you jump. Others just quietly open the door with a smile and a bowl of treats. And so let's be real guys. There's always that one house that gives out raisins or toothpaste. You never forget those people, right? Then after hours of trick-or-treating, you dump all your candy on the floor, trade with your friends and guard your chocolate stash like dragon guarding treasure. But wait, no Halloween is complete without pumpkins. People love carving them into scary faces, silly grins or creative art. These are called jack-o'-lanterns. So basically the name comes from an old Irish legend about a guy named Stingy Jack who tricked the devil, the devil, and got cursed to wander the earth forever. his only light was a carved turnip with a coal inside it. When people heard that story, they started carving their own jack-o'-lanterns to scare him away. When Irish immigrants came to America, they found pumpkins bigger, brighter, and way easier to carve. And boom! The jack-o'-lantern tradition was reborn. Now you see them glowing on porches everywhere, smiling, frowning, or screaming into the night. So Halloween isn't just about candy and costumes. Well, it's all about candies for me. But it's a whole vibe. People decorate their houses with spiderwebs, skeletons, fake tombstones, and glowing eyes that peek from the bushes. Schools have Halloween parties. Shops sell candy in mountains, and horror movies take over every TV channel. Also, there are haunted houses where actors jump out to scare you, and you scream but also laugh right after. Some people love watching scary movies like Hocus Pocus, Ghostbusters, or The Nightmare Before Christmas. Others prefer baking cookies shaped like bats and ghosts. Well, I prefer both. So, and let's not forget about the pumpkin spice everything. Lattes, donuts, candles, even cereal. It's like pumpkins take over the world every October. That's really crazy, guys. So, now who shows up every Halloween? Well, there's a classic crew. You know, it's witches, ghosts, vampires, werewolves, zombies, skeletons. Well, they are really common, but they are not real, thankfully. But they make Halloween feel alive, or well, undead. So why people love Halloween so much? Well, I don't think that should be a question, but hey, everyone loves Halloween, come on. So basically, Halloween is one of those rare holidays that just pure fun. No pressure, no fancy meals, just imagination, candy and laugh. Well, for me, it's candy. I love candy. So you get to decorate, dress up, watch something spooky, and hang out with your friends and family. It's a little scary, a little silly, and completely magical. Even adults who say they don't care about Halloween still end up watching a spooky movie or eating a little bit of leftover candy. It's that one night of the year when the world feels different. The air smells like pumpkins, the moon looks brighter, and you half expect a ghost to float by, but in a fun way. So, in a simple way, Halloween is this amazing mix of old legends, creative costumes, sweet treats, spooky fun, and community spirit. It's about pretending, playing, and celebrating the weird, wonderful, and slightly creepy side of life. And when the night ends, the pumpkins are glowing, the candy wrappers are everywhere, and you're sitting there with a sugar high, thinking, that was awesome. And to be honest, it's a really great feeling. So you might think Halloween is only a big deal in the US, but actually people celebrate similar spooky holidays all over the world, each with their own twist. Like Mexico, basically they have Day of the Dead. It's bright, colorful, and beautiful. Families decorate graves with flowers, candles, and food to welcome back the spirits of their loved ones. It's not scary, it's celebratory, full of dance and skeletons and sugar skulls. Also, in Ireland and Scotland, basically where Halloween first began, still celebrated with bonfires, ghost stories, and games called Snap Apple. So it's basically where kids try to bite apples hanging from strings without using their hands, which is way harder than it sounds. So in Japan, they didn't traditionally celebrate Halloween, but in recent years it's become huge, especially in Tokyo. People go all out with crazy detailed costumes and giant parades. It's more about cosplay and fun than scares. So in Germany, people hide their knives on Halloween night. Yup, really. They believe that when the spirit visits, they shouldn't accidentally hurt themselves. So, have you ever wondered why Halloween is full of orange and black? Well, there's actually meaning behind that. So, when it comes to orange basically represents harvest time, like pumpkins, autumn leaves, and the warmth of the season. It's the life color. And black represents the night, the unknown, and the mystery. It's the death color. So together, orange and black show the mix of life and death, light and dark. And that's exactly what Halloween is about, a balance of fun and fright. So some people also add purple to the Halloween mix, so it's mystical, magical, and gives that witchy vibe. Okay, so let me share some fun Halloween facts that might be fun. So the world's largest pumpkin ever recorded weighed 2,749 pounds. That's heavier than a small car. And also, Americans buy around 600 million pounds of candy every Halloween. That's enough to fill 6 Titanic ships. Damn, that's a lot. So, the most popular costumes every year are usually, witches, vampires, and superheroes. Well, classic never dies. So, you know candy corn, right? That tiny striped candy. It has been around since the 80s, like 1880s. That's for so long. That's long. Okay, so as I said, I drew 30 pumpkins and this is the last one. So my favorite one out of these pumpkins is this one. Well, it's my personal preference, so comment down below your favorite one. So let's see from the next video.